So this video is a quick recap of a trade I took today on USD yen, which won, it was pain free, played out basically perfectly, and it's just a record of what went well, things I should continue to do in the future. I'm no expert, I still make mistakes, I still revenge trade, look at the chart on time, over trade, I'm still working on it after 6 years, 7 years, but with these things that I've been looking at over the last 6 months, watching people like Magic FX, Albert Burgess, reinforcing the smart money concept, supply and demand that I've been learning for the last couple of years, things like ICT, order blocks, breakers, the concepts are, all very similar, have their own merits. One video that was very good that really helped me recently was the mapping out structure video by Magic FX, looking at which highs are cemented, which ones are, what a wick break and what a body close break. So you'll probably see lots of things about chalk, breaker structure, and it's all fractal and it all works in a very similar way. So let's take this back to this morning. Now I found that for me recently, after many trades on USD yen, generally speaking, I've found that looking at the charts at around 9:30 allows me to not get sucked in by these sort of moves that happen and trying to catch them and getting my ass handed to me. So I'm learning to let price play out and do its thing. So first and foremost, just to map out this whole sort of area here, so just going back, we've had this high close above, so this candle closed above here, price then broke below here, cementing this high up here, price then continues to break down, and then we have this low being closed below by this candle, and no candle closed below this low here until we had this. So as you can see, price did come all the way up to this area here, so you've probably taken all the liquidity, equal highs, etc., liquidity pools, liquidity runs, whatever you want to call it. That's happened there. So now we've had this clean breaker structure, clean break below that low. That's telling me that price is likely looking to go lower. Now, I do try and use multiple time frames to make the candles appear as clear as possible. So, I would have been sucked in saying, well, it was this candle here that caused the move down. So I like to just sort of jump up, and you'll see that actually it was this candle that caused the entire move. So just flick between your time frames, even on the lower time frames it does help. So this is the area, point of interest, supply zone that I want to target on the 15 minute. So we'll see. So seeing this, want to wait until price comes back up to this zone. So there we can see, at 9:45, price comes up into this area. Now I will jump back here just so we can get down to the 1 minute chart and see what is going on. So for the 1 minute, I am simply looking for another breaker structure, chalk, whatever you want to call it. Is waiting for price to come up, give me the price action that I want to see, that I'm happy with. So let's just zoom in here. So as we can see, price is pushed up into this point of interest, broke below the last close candle here, body close below, price pulled up, then we had the strong move down. So this inside bar, again, what I would normally have done maybe a year or so ago is, right, so we got a rally base drop, but I would have been trying to target the extremes, but because of these inside bars, which is just a simple indicator, it's free, inside bar indicator, put that on. This is the candle, or these two candles, an inside bar with an inside bar. I want to target 50% of that overall area as the entry point. So I'm happy with this. Got the confirmation on the 15 minute, got the confirmation on the 1 minute for entry. As for targets, I found good success with 10-to-1 trades, which is ironic really, because for the longest time I've struggled to hit 1-to-3s, but recently, in the last sort of 6 months, certainly the last 4 months, when the trades that I get are correct, they can hit 10-to-1 quite easily, just because I'm looking at the right things. Now I want to target this low here, just because that's the last swing point on the 15. The other challenge was that I'd always go for a moonshot. It's going to bag me 500 pips from one trade. You know, it's trying to get consistent at repeatable, consistent trade setups that I can use week in, week out, and learning that not every day is a trading day, but when the right action happens, to take it, no hesitation. Now on USD Yen, what I also have found is 3 pips is the stop loss I can use, which one tells me if I'm wrong, but secondly also means that if I'm right, it's adequate enough for this to happen. So entry at 122.14, and as you can see, I sort of got that set up. So 10-to-1. However, today I was like, got to let the winners run. So we will shoot for the low of that candle, which is 338. And this is the other thing: is learning when you get the right action, when you can get away with 10-to-1, when you can get away with larger sort of swings. Let me just get that there. Right, so actually it's 112. 112. Let's just make sure the stops at 3. Yeah, 3 pips. Okay, so 3 pips for 77.6 pips. So waiting for price to come back up to the 50%, and that'll be us tagged in. So there we go. So at that point, price is tagged in at the 50% level. And now we can watch this play out. Now, the other thing that I've got into the habit of is once I've entered a trade, I try not to move my stop. I'm sort of accepting the 3 pip risk. I know there's people that like to get their trades back to break even as quickly as possible. However, in my experience, from my trades that have played out, just doing nothing at all, if it's going to win, it's going to win. If it doesn't, it's going to take me out. It might not be for everyone, but I haven't quite mastered when to move my stop to break even just yet, because I always seem to do it at the wrong time. Price comes back, tags me, break even, then drop. So I've just sort of tried to get into the habit of leaving everything, because if I'm hitting trades like this consistently over the long term, the ones that I do lose for 1 hour, you're hitting 25 to 26 hour, etc., 10 hour, it doesn't matter. Anyway, price has come back up. We've had this change of character, break of structure, whatever is your new favourite word. Simple fractals, bang, give an indication price wants to go lower from this point of interest. And we watch, as you'll see, price moves away, pulls back aggressively, and then we sort of start pushing down. Now this trade doesn't go straight down to target. As you'll see, the price, it moves up and down and it goes sideways for a very long time. I mean, some trades, don't get me wrong, will just melt and go completely to target instantly. However, this one, a lot of movement up and down. Let's just pause that there. And yeah, you can come back deeper. So there we go. So, and here's the other interesting thing. So if I just close this now, so yeah, price hit target, and then what's happened? So it's knowing, because again, I would be always holding for lower targets, and then be moving my stops down. Oh look, we've got a break of structure, just moving my stops and getting stopped out. It's greed essentially there. But as you can see, as I was taken out, price is reversed and it's currently sort of moving sideways. So 1 to 25 hour, almost 26 hour trade, pain free. Yes, lovely, but I'm not hitting these consistently just yet. However, it demonstrates that the information that I've been watching, the things I've been practicing, do work, can be repeatable, and hopefully, like I said, I've been trading for a long time, 6 years, still haven't quite done it yet for various reasons, and mainly myself getting in the way. But as you can see, you know, the trade itself wasn't bang at the top either, so it's using the lower time frames to confirm what's happening, and you know, happy days. So there we go. Also, the last thing I'll just put on here, so it's this whole move here, so prices swinged up, swinged down. Its price was in, so we got 50% tool on your, you can see the price was right up in this premium zone. So again, you've got a good higher probability of price reacting off a zone like this. And again, on the 30-minute, it was a lot clearer. You know, price came up, hit the zone, and you know, going down. So if you found that useful, great. As said, people I've been watching and taking information from that I've been using, which is all free. Magic Effects, Albert Burgess recently, lots of good content, lots of good explanations, and well, it's made someone who struggled to find 1 to 3 trades, even 1 to 5 trades, start hitting 1 to 10s, 1 to 25s. Yeah, so yeah, proof is in the pudding, just got to practice and refine the things that don't work. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Thanks very much.